Before I start this video, I feel the need to compel people and tell people that this video is not made for children. I repeat, this is not made for children. And according to FTC guidelines, Federal Trade Commission guidelines, that means it's not made for anybody under the age of 13 or under. Excuse me. COPPA or COPPA, as everybody has been referring to it, and it has struck YouTube, and I've noticed that change within the last few days. And basically, this is from The Verge, 6 days ago. Tuesday afternoon, YouTube formally announced its plan to have creators label any of their videos that may appeal to children. Starting in January 2020, if creators mark a video directed as directed at kids, data collection will be blocked for all viewers, resulting in lower ad revenue. And those videos will lose some of the platform's most popular features, including comments and end screens. It's a major change in how YouTube works. Google commented that the new system is a result of a landmark $170 million settlement YouTube reached with the Federal Trade Commission in September for allegedly violating children's privacy. It's the largest fine ever collected under the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, or COPPA, which forbids collecting data from children under the age of 13 without explicit consent from their parents. In this case, the ruling means YouTube can't employ its powerful ad targeting system on anyone who might be under the age of 13, which is a dire problem from the platform with so many young users. So let's go into this. Basically, what this means is the internet uses what's called cookies. Most websites get if you're logging onto a website for the first time from an IP address, they get your permission to use cookies, and they collect data from you. They collect your browsing history, your name, your credit card information in some cases, your address in some cases, your IP address, of course, what kind of device you're using. Basically, everything that you share online, it can collect about you. And basically what YouTube got caught doing was tailoring ads to 13-year-olds or people 13 and younger, which violated COPPA, which is why the lawsuit had to be, that settlement had to go through, and basically why now when you go to upload a video, it asks, hey, is this age appropriate? But let's get down to brass tacks here, folks. And this is why I'm scared. And this is why now I feel the need to maybe put like the TB14 symbol on my videos now. And that's because even if I were to say, hey, this video is not age appropriate, or this video should not be, it's not kid friendly, and I'm broadcasting a video game, the Federal Trade Commission can now come after me even if I check that it's wrong, even if I check that it's not, and there's no appeal to this. Creators won't be able to appeal YouTube's decisions whether or not their videos are directed at kids. Under the new policy, under the new policy, their new system begins rolling out in 2020. And they've already started flagging channels and videos. Hell, I haven't gone through all of my videos yet, but YouTube has already created an algorithm that's going through the entire platform, and if it deems that a thing is kid-friendly, it's kid-friendly. You know why they're going to do that? They may deem this kid-friendly, or even though I'm not monetized, but to people who are monetized, it's so that they ain't got to pay you. It's so they ain't got to run ads on your channel. I'm telling you guys, and this is what affects me. Under COPPA, the FTC is entitled to seek $42,000 for each mislabeled video, which means monetary damages could quickly grow to a staggering scale. And the chairman, Joe Simmons, has repeatedly Basically, Joe Simmons, the chairman of YouTube, has called for more money to address the staff shortage. Well, what's going to happen is this. Let's say I upload a video of me playing Star Wars, the Jedi Fallen Order. And I can click that little tick box that says it's not being produced for kids, and I can tell you on the video it's not produced for kids, and I can put the TV-14 thing on there all I want to. But if YouTube or the Federal Trade Commission decides that it is age appropriate, first off, YouTube's going to give me a strike, or they could outright take the damn channel down. And two, the Federal Trade Commission has every right once okay, he's playing video games. Hey, we don't care if you say it's age appropriate or not. Kids may still stumble upon it. So here's I think it's like a $14,000, $34,000, whatever it is. It's a multiple $1,000 fine. $42,000 for each mislabeled video. $42,000. So I don't know whether to stay on this platform anymore, quite frankly. I don't know if, and here's what kills me though. Here's what kills me. If people now are thinking, oh, I could just go to Twitch, or I could just produce a podcast on Mixer, or I could produce a podcast for Podcast One, or podcast, Westwood One, or whatever pick your plot, Spreaker. They're coming for those sites next. They're coming for those sites next. So I could go to Twitch, but Twitch is going to be next with it. I could stay here on YouTube, but I don't want a $34,000 fine. I don't want to run that risk. We're not dealing with, here's the thing, folks. We're not dealing with YouTube. This is not a YouTube decision. This is a federal government decision. The federal government is stepping in saying we are going to start monitoring YouTube. And YouTube's not going to be the only one. They're going to move to Twitch next. And then whatever other people like McJuggernuggets has an investing stake in one of these new pop-up streaming services. They're coming for us next. They're coming for the little man. They're coming for the gamers. They're coming for the ASMR people. They're coming for anybody who's, especially if you have kids in your video. Didn't it used to be where YouTube was a place to upload your home movies to share them down the line? YouTube used to, before it got bought, we're talking way before it got bought by Google. The two guys who sold YouTube to Google, they're probably sitting here banging their heads against the walls. Actually, you know what they're probably doing? They're probably sitting there counting their money, laughing maniacally. I know I would be. Because they don't have to deal with this shit. None of my videos have ever been marketed toward children, but if the FCC comes along and goes, oh, he's talking about wrestling. He's talking about video games. This must mean a kid could click on it. And here's the thing. If you label it as kid-friendly, it's not searchable. It's not monetizable. $42,530 fine per video. Per video. Telling you guys, I've been saying it for years, and YouTube didn't do it, but the federal government did. Yeah, okay, here's another thing here. Subject matter that is appealing to children. Kids' jokes, music, kids' games, video computer games, children's TV shows or stars, cartoon characters, sports. WWE better watch out. Now may be a time for WWE to step up and become TV14. They may have to label their shit as TV14 as a result of this. Stories, toys, children's books, fantasy, children's arts and crafts, pets, products primarily purchased or consumed by kids like snack food or cereal. This is from the FTC's website about COPPA. Or COPPA. Presentation, that's a subject matter. Presentation, language of the website, such as language that is simple enough to be understandable to children 12 and under. Short, colorful descriptions. Slang and pop culture references, e.g., a kid's site may be identified by languages as kids only, fun, free stuff, whatever, cool, duh, games, ask your parents, etc. Whether the website uses visual content appealing to children, animated colors, bold or fast-moving graphics, or bright and vibrant colors. Thank God my logo is not bright and colorful. Thank you, Jeff Edwards, for the logo, by the way. But my God. You have to wonder how people like the Angry Video Game Nerd, who is one of, I consider, the founding fathers of YouTube back in the day. The Nostalgia Critic. Now I got to go back through every single one of my videos and make sure that the channel, I mean, you have to mark your channel itself on whether it's kid-friendly or not kid-friendly. Like if I were to go back, let me see here. If I go back on a video that I did May 25th, okay, this is when the Double or Nothing, how to promote Double or Nothing. And it's already marked as no. Let's see here. Let's go back to a video game video. Let's go back to when I was posting Grand Theft Auto videos. Let's check this out. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Superfans. I did a video on superfans. No, it's not marked for children. So the algorithm has already started. I'm just sitting here wondering if I did a video, you know, kind of like back in the day, the classic gaming weekly episode. Is that marketed to kids? No. Good. I'm sorry, guys. This is the first time I'm going through it. But the bottom line is, people should be scared. Our federal government's taking over. I believe this is a First Amendment violator, to be honest with you. But no, I mean, there's got to be a better way, YouTube. There's got to be a better way here. Are we going to have to go to the rating system, like TV14, TVG, TVY7, stuff like that for YouTube now? And I've been saying it for years. They're going to find a way to drive the little man out. They're going to find a way to make YouTube totally corporate and just another television station. Kind of makes cord cutting a little bit pointless, does it, folks? Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. You've just been taken from pillar to post. We'll see you down the road.